HGTV welcomes you to the following presentation of Grizzlies High School Sports.
Welcome to tonight's season opener for the Grizzlies against the Tomahawks of Merrimack. This being our first broadcast, I'd like to welcome you and introduce ourselves. On camera, we have Jeff Ruthier, our stats analyst, Jeff Hubbard. Behind the scenes in the studio, Adam McCune, and I'm Al Potvin, voice of the Grizzlies. Tonight's a historic night, folks. Season opener, but also an opener in D1 football. You know, Jeff, I can hear in the background right now the Darth Vader music. We're entering the evil empire of D1 football. They're big, they're fast, and they're hungry. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting experience for this D1 team, Goffstown, coming into football this season. Let's go Grizzlies. Best of luck this season on this historic season, 2013.
Okay. Alan, it looks like we've got some great weather for a game tonight to start the year. Beautiful weather for football.
Jeff, this is absolutely the best conditions out here. I just looked at the Doppler radar, and it shows no rain. It's a beautiful night tonight, and it looks like it's about 68 degrees.
Not a cloud in the sky either. This is great. Great day to be out at a football game. It's been a long off season.
Looks like the Tomahawks are set to receive.
Looks like we've got Tanner Putnam lining up the kick. This is Tanner's first year as a football player, I understand. He's a heck of an athlete for Goffstown.
Have you seen that kid throw a baseball?
He's a good athlete.
Set back to receive is Andrew DeGregorio for the Tomahawks. Jeff, here we go. Historic season 2013 for the Goffstown Grizzlies. That's Barry. Wow. Barry got hit by a wall. In on the tackle was number 21, laid him right out. Connor Bork for the tackle there, Jeff. Tomahawks are taking over at the 21-yard line, 1st and 10.
First down for the Tomahawks at the 21.
And up the gut.
Stopped right away. Nice play.
55 and 57 on the.
You know, that's Ryan. That's Ryan Pernard, Jeff. We're going to be hearing his name an awful lot on the defensive end of the ball.
And Cam Bond, 57.
Wow, again, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a pickup of 1.
And was that Ian Ruthier?
That's Pernard again, and Ian Ruthier, number 43. Pass is complete. Still only a pickup of 1 yard.
And
Grizzlies are doing a great
by
job.
Paul Teixeira and Zach Como.
Punting squad's coming out.
Looks like we've got Christian Marquis back.
Christian Marquis, another athlete there. He's at midfield. Grizzlies picking up nice field position, Jeff.
Looks good.
Already
Looks
at
good.
the Tomahawk 43-yard line.
All right. This is exciting, Al. We got a chance to see the the first viewing of the Goffstown offense this year.
It's going to be good. You were there last week over at the Jamboree over at Gill Stadium. You know, coming into D1 is pretty impressive, but, you know, they had their job cut out for them. They hung in there.
First down for Goffstown from 43.
Hand off to
Matt Collins.
Connor
handoff.
Bork.
Loss of yards, about 2 yards. It pushed them back to midfield.
Connor Bork on the carry for a loss. Brought down by number 85, Roberts.
It's like
got-
about a loss of 7 on the play.
Loss of 7. Second down, 17 to go. Collins out to Marquis on the side. Dragged down just shy of out of bounds.
Pickup of about 2 on the play.
Brought down by 22, Bolio. Brings up third down for the Grizzlies.
You know, this is still a young squad there, Jeff. I mean, Connor Bork's only a sophomore. Marquis still a junior.
Collins also a junior.
Collins rolls out to the left.
Oh,
Oh!
that looked like some contact early.
Yeah.
Intended for Paul Teixeira.
By number 1, Devin Gillis.
A little bit of contact there, but, you know, Jeff, this is football.
This is football. That looked possibly a smidge early, but that was a close play.
I like to see Collins roll out like that. I think he's quite an athlete. He definitely has the mobility to do it. I think they got to utilize that a little more.
He can be mobile. Teixeira back to kick.
Oh,
Ball's off. Pretty good leg.
nice.
And
Nice
takes,
boot.
takes a neutral bounce. Down by Alex Duval.
Good to see him healthy this season right now.
Yeah. We can use all the help we can get, Al, in Div 1 here. It's
First and
important
10.
to keep a healthy squad.
First and 10 for the Tomahawks on their own 18-yard line. Let's see if we can put up a little bit of a defensive stand here again. Handoff to the left side.
Out to the left.
Dragged down.
Dragging him down.
He was dragged down by the shoelaces, but then did you see who came in right after that, Jeff? That
Looked
was
like-
Ryan
Looked like-
Bernard finished
Looked
him
like it
off.
might have been 52 Ben Genest in on that as well. I'm not sure.
Quarterback in the shotgun. Passes out to the right.
Oh,
He passes incomplete.
Ian Ruth here on the coverage.
Nice pressure.
Oh,
We have an
pick.
interception, Jeff. I think we have an interception here.
We've got our first INT of
What
the year
pressure
there.
right up the middle, right up the gut. Put the pressure on the quarterback. Good things are going to happen.
Intercepted by number 9, Alex Duval.
Al-
Takes over.
Well, that ball was batted in the air for a minute, Al. That was
That could have been anybody's shot.
exciting.
Grizzlies take over on the Tomahawk 23-yard line.
Good
Now we're
position.
just about in the red zone. Almost there.
And possibly in Putnam's wheelhouse as far as being able to kick if necessary here.
Points on the board is always good. Just points on the board. We got a two-back formation out of the shotgun with Collins to Connor Bork. No, Collins keeps it.
keeper rolls left.
Nice
Off
movement.
tackle left.
Looks like it's might
Nice
be a
pickup
first
by
down.
Matt Collins.
Brought down by Bolio.
That was a nice pickup. Nice run to move the chains.
Doesn't have to be fancy, Jeff. Same play. Same play. Collins down to the 6-yard line. Nice
Yep.
pickup on that play.
Stay with what works. If they're not stopping it, keep going.
You know, the other thing, Jeff, is, you know, the boys are doing a good job on the blocks. He's getting some nice blocking up front on them. And, you know, they're just biting it. Like you said, keep going after it.
Look like another 6-yard pickup for Collins.
That's it. The big man. Pass is incomplete to number 81, Paul Texera. It seems like all these quarterbacks, even in the NFL, Jeff, they like that big man. They like that big tight end.
Paul is a big target, and he's got good hands. They've got real tight coverage on him tonight. There's not a lot of room there.
Collins rolls to the right, looking for people in the end zone. It's up, incomplete. Intended for Christian Marquis, number 5 for the Grizzlies. Jeff, are we in 4-down territory, or are we going to go for the field goal?
Well, we've got 4 yards to go. We would leave Merrimack on the long side of the field. It'll be interesting to see what Coach Huff comes up with for a call here. It looks like they're going for it.
I like that. I like that. Like you said, they're deep in the zone. Same play. Collins, get in there.
And go with what
works.
works.
It's a touchdown. He's in. He broke the plane. Touchdown, Matt Collins. First one of 2013.
All right. First score of the season.
You know, it was that same play, only he went up the middle this time rather than breaking out on the left-hand side. He went right up the gut.
That was a nice 4-yard scramble by Matt.
Blocking and running, blocking and running. Do the same play. Tanner Putnam set for the extra point. Oh, and it's blocked.
Oh, and the kick is blocked. I think big number 70 from Merrimack.
Connor Healy, that kid's a big boy. He's a senior. He's 6'1", 260 pounds, Jeff.
That is athletic movement for a 260-pounder.
That sure is. Great play. You know, Jeff, I had an opportunity to talk to the coach. We're going to call this little segment Coach's Corner. I asked him after coming off the Jamboree what he finally seeing some D1 teams. What does he think is going to be the biggest challenge for the Grizzlies this year? And he basically said the speed and the size of these teams. He said it felt like it took them a half an hour to go through the handshake line at the end of the game. They had so many kids.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely correct, Al, and I think they're also going to find that the depth of some of these rosters is going to be a big factor late in the game.
Looks like Tanner Putnam set to kick off from the 40. It's a low.
It's a squib. Breaks it outside to the left sideline.
Okay, pushed out of bounds. Looks like by number 8, Tanner Putnam, the kicker.
And maybe 22, Kusan on that, bumping him out of the.
Oh,
out of bounds.
That's Mitchell Kusan. You know what we call him? Flow Master. Have you seen his haircut? That is absolute flow master.
He does have quite a haircut.
First down for the Tomahawks.
Tomahawks on their own 21. Up the middle. Doesn't have a whole lot of room. Looks like Joe Small brings him down for the Grizzlies. Is that 75, Joe Small?
Brought down by Jeanette.
52, Ben Genest.
Second down at 7.
Nice job, Mitchell. Flowmaster again. Got right in there, put the pressure on the quarterback. He had nowhere to go, Jeff. He ends up grabbing him down by the ankles. Nice job, Mitchell. Quarterback right out on the right side. He's got room to go. 24. There's a flag on the play.
Looks like there was holding on number 24, Zach Como, being held up.
Yeah, Ben Genest on the tackle, 52, along with number 11, Sam Sharon. Finally dragged him down, but there is a flag on the field.
Let's see where this one's going, Al. It looks like it might be holding there on the offense.
That was Joe Giampetro talking to some of the Tomahawk fans. We're going to be hearing his name quite a bit today. And it is a holding on Merrimack. That's going to reduce that yardage, which is nice.
Looks like they'll walk it off from the point of the infraction.
We'll take that. They're still in their own field. At the 47. Tomahawks.
First down for Merrimack.
Oh, big hit right behind the line of
Nowhere
scrimmage.
to go.
57.
I mean, which one do you want to call it? Let's just call it a pack of Grizzlies were in on that tackle. I mean, it's the whole defensive line, I think, dragged that guy
The
down.
whole Grizzly growl came with him that time, Al.
Is that a cackle or a pack of Grizzlies? What do we got there when we talk about a pack of Grizzlies?
I've been calling it the growl.
The growl of Grizzlies. Look at Kusan. Nice pressure again. Brought down by number 9, Alex Duval. You know, if Duval didn't grab his ankles like that play, he would have been on for 6.
Reception on the play by Robert.
Passes
Good for a Tomahawk first down.
passes complete by Gillis for the Tomahawks. Handoff. Brought down, loss of yardage, 52, Ben Genest and Ryan Bernard.
Barry on the carry.
I think we're going to see those two quite a bit today.
All season, I think we're going to be seeing them. And, you know, from the outside, almost like the D-back blitz, you got Kusan coming in, just putting all sorts of pressure on the quarterback. He doesn't have any time to react.
Second and 18.
Quarterback is a keeper, still nowhere to go.
Oh, and
Looks like Genest again.
brought down by
57.
by Cam Bond, sophomore.
Cam Bond.
That's
nice.
his fourth tackle on the game. He and Ryan Bernard are leading the Grizzlies with 4 apiece right now. Genest is right behind them with 3.
You know, Merrimack's got some big guys on that offensive line.
They sure do, Al.
They got some good protection, but I think the speed's getting around it. Ball is up. Oh, just out of the reach of Alex Duval's hands. Pass is incomplete.
I wouldn't mind having a lineman like that big number 70 at left tackle that Merrimack has over there.
What did I say he was? A big number 70. 260 pounds.
Of athletic linemen.
That's right. Now, 77 isn't small either.
That
Quarterback
indeed he's not.
takes 2 steps back. He's got him open. Oh.
Well, looks like Duval slipped on the play.
Yeah, that's that Ryan Berry, wide receiver. Tomahawks on the board for 6. Ties it up with 3:50 in the first quarter.
This could be a high-scoring game if we keep up this pace, Al.
That'd be exciting.
Fun to see some action.
Going for the 2, and he's open, but incomplete.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
That was there also, Al. That was an open play.
That was Fernando Santiago that was open in that 2-point conversion. I'm awfully glad that was an incomplete pass.
Well, that keeps it knotted at 6 for us, Al.
You know, also talking to the coach, I asked him what he's looking forward to the most this year, and he actually said Merrimack. You know, when he came over to Goffstown a couple of years ago, they had the game here, and they escaped with a nice win and a defensive stand in the fourth quarter. And he's really looking forward to this first game of the historic season up in D1. He also doesn't think that they have as many players as some of these other D1 teams, that the line just keeps going and going.
Right. Well, we've certainly got our work cut out for us this year, Al, and I think Coach Huff puts in a lot of time with his crew. Great bunch of coaches. I think these boys have a chance to do something here in Division One.
Let's make a statement. Let's let everybody know who's in town. Set back to receive.
Looks
That's
like
Tanner
Duval.
Putnam.
Or Tanner Putnam.
Rolling to the outside. He broke that tackle. Oh, he slips up. Okay. Looks like he's just down, just at about the 30-yard line. That's a nice place to start from. Our own 30, 1st and 10. Collins hands it off. This time, Colin Bork to the right side. He breaks some tackles. That's going to be a first down. First down.
Bork moving the chains.
You know, he's a feisty little fella, that Connor Bork, and he's just a sophomore.
He's a great wrestler also, Al.
Really?
And got some good wheels on him.
You know, it seems like every name we're saying, Jeff, everybody has another sport that they're great. The bottom line is when you go to a school the size of Goffstown, these kids are simply good athletes. You take someone like Ben Genest, he's the center, he's a defensive lineman, but did you know that he's the starting goalie for the hockey team? He's just athletic. The kid just makes moves.
Multi-sport athletes. We can't have enough of them here. We'll take everyone we can get right now.
It's good to see kids not just stuck in one sport playing it all season. They go from football, then they go to hockey, then they go to baseball.
We've got quite a few lacrosse players, wrestlers, and basketball players as well.
Jeff, what seems to be the are they checking the first down?
I think they're just getting the chain set.
Yeah, I guess we're short. We're short. We're just shy.
2nd and inches.
Quarterback in the shotgun. He's dropped back to pass. Oh, that's a
Airing it
deep
out
pass.
to
The big boy. Oh,
Ooh.
just off his fingertips.
That was a good call, Al. That play was there. Collins put the ball on the money.
Yeah, just out of his reach to his big. Is he considered a tight end or a wide receiver here? I think
he's a wide out in that situation. But Paul's got speed and height and size.
He has all the makings. You look at him; he looks like a tight end.
He's big, but he seems to have wheels for a big guy. It's like having a Gronkowski on your team.
Always good to have one of those. To Connor Bork. Got tied up. Loss of about 3 yards. Now it's 4th down. Now what do you do?
Well, I think
punt that one.
I think they're going to, at this field position, they're probably going to have to kick the ball away.
The offensive unit's still on the field, Jeff. They're going for it.
Well, they're showing some guts here. I wonder.
Maybe they're just trying to draw them off sides. No, they're going. Oh boy. Collins wasn't even able to take a step.
Collins.
I think they got onto us on that play over here last time we were down in the end zone.
Loss of 4 on that one for Matt Collins on the keeper.
Okay, they're in Grizzly territory. The Tomahawks are looking to strike again with about 2.5 left on the first quarter.
You know, You got to give credit, though. They're going for it, Al.
That's a gutsy play. Season opener. Oh, my gosh.
Some contact.
He hit a wall as soon as he hit the line of scrimmage. Looked like
Timmy Como.
Timmy Como, number 80. That was a great, I mean, he just filled that hole, and he was a brick wall.
And that's Tim Como's third tackle on the day as well, Al.
He's racking them up right up there with Ben and Ryan.
Ryan and Ben and Cam
I should have
Bond,
taken
too.
them in my fantasy football league. Quarterback rolls out to the right, pass, out of bounds, incomplete. Intended for number 22.
It's great to have contributions from those younger players. If you can get that, that's going to help the team.
Coming in is junior, number 74, Alex Thorne. Quarterback. Brought down by Cam Bond again. Cam Bond tied him up.
Fifth tackle of the game for Cam. Cam's leading the Grizzlies right now with tackles.
He's certainly in the mix.
He's always been an active football player on the defensive side of the ball.
Quarterback set back with one running back on the 25-yard line of the Grizzlies. Flag is on the field. False start, Merrimack. Very nice. That'll move the chains back a little bit.
You know, during the break, I'd just like to say, Al, it's great working with you, and we got to spend some time together in the booth last season. And Jeff, it's great to be working with you again after having coached with you all through these years of youth football.
It's great to see these kids
Tomahawks, 4th and 9. Quarterback 3 steps back, looking to complete. He has a man open. Number 9, touchdown. That's Ryan Berry again. Ryan Berry, number 9 for the Tomahawks. He got an extra step on the Grizzlies, and pass is complete for another 6 for the Tomahawks.
Merrimack's receivers seem to be sneaking in behind our secondary.
Looks like this time they're going to go for the point. Timeout, Tomahawks.
Timeout, Blue. Ben's Tomahawk Snack Shack is open for business this evening, serving grilled hamburgers, hot dogs, Italian sausage subs. They also offer a wide variety of cold drinks and snacks.
Al, what do you think the odds of us getting food delivery up here on the roof are?
I think it'll be awfully difficult. I don't know if Domino's would even find it. Okay, Tomahawks set to kick an extra point. Looks like it's good.
Stockhouse's extra point is good.
Tomahawks 13, Grizzlies 6 with just under a minute left to play in the first quarter.
Just under a minute to go. That makes the score Johnstown 6 and your Merrimack Tomahawks 13.
Well, Al, this gives us a chance to get the ball back and hopefully put together a sustained drive here. See if we can.
Well, we know Collins has the arm. He can throw something up. We could get a couple wide outs, maybe get a little sneak behind some of the defenders, and heck, maybe we even get one on the kickoff right here.
Kickoff for the Tomahawks.
We got Christian Marquis set back. number 5. And we got Connor Bork. So we got some speed. Let's just hopefully they kick it right to him. Christian Marquis on the reception. Here he comes. Coming up the left side. Got around the first guy. Oh, just out at about the 30-yard line. He had one more guy to beat, and he would have been history. He would have seen the light.
Like the hustle on that return, Al. Christian started coming up behind his block, and he popped outside with some quick intent.
Grizzlies at the 30-yard line, their own 30, 50 seconds on the clock. Let's see what they can do in a no huddle offense here.
First down for the Grizzlies.
Collins on the snap. Out to Marquis. Got a block.
Ooh.
That's a loss. It's a loss of about 8 yards.
I think Merrimack remembered that screen from the last time. That's a loss of about 7.
Was it 7? The clock is running. We got 30 seconds. Let's air something out. Collins in the shotgun. Takes 2 steps back. Airs it up. Oh! Pass was intended for number 8. That's Tanner Putnam. We're going to have a third down situation, 3rd and long. 12 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. A lot of receivers on this side of the field. Got 3 on this side, 1 on the other. They're going. 2 steps back, airs it up. Intended for 81. That's Big Tex. Big Tex down at the Tomahawk 44-yard line. That's a big play.
From the 24.
Let's see what we can do with 2 seconds. Okay. It's going to bring us to a close in the end of the first quarter. The Tomahawks 13, the Grizzlies 6.
That concludes the first quarter. With your Merrimack Tomahawks 13 and Goffstown Grizzlies 6.
Okay, fans, welcome back to second quarter action here in Merrimack, where the Tomahawks trying to hold back the Grizzlies as we just crossed midfield on a Paul Texera reception for about 24 yards. Collins, 2 steps back, incomplete. Pass intended for Christian Marquis.
Christian Marquis got up for that one, Al. He just couldn't reel it in.
Yeah, just a tad too high.
Looks like Tanner Putnam's moving double into the slot on the right.
We got a one-back set on the shotgun. Collins 2 steps back, quick pass. Christian Marquis is complete.
Nice short pass.
At the 43-yard line, Christian Marquis won the completion.
I think they're giving him about 7 yards on that play.
Marquis in motion. Collins moving back. Lobs it up there to Connor Bork. He dropped it. He picked. Incomplete pass, they're calling it.
Boy, he was heading upfield before he had full control of that, Al.
You know, Jeff, it's almost better if he had caught that, made a football move, fumble it, pick it right up, and he's off to the races.
He did have a lot of green ahead of him after that.
Collins in the shotgun again. 2 steps back. Oh, incomplete. Intended for Connor Bork one more time.
Turnover on downs. That's a first down for the Tomahawks.
Grizzlies D getting set again out here.
Well, I guess when you're at midfield, you don't really got to punt the ball like that. It's not like they're going to run it back. Doesn't get the chance. It's still on their side of the field. Quarterback, it keeps it up the seam.
Devin Gillis on the quarterback keeper.
Brought down by Ian Ruthier. Nice tackle from behind.
That's Ian's second tackle on the day.
Good for a Tomahawk. First down.
Tomahawks in the Grizzly territory on the 43, 1st and 10, as they threaten again. Quarterback has it, off, rolls to the right, brought down.
Ooh. Zach Como on the corner. We have a man down now.
Oh, no. Looks like number 80, that's Tim Como.
That's Tim Como was coming over the top and was accidentally chopped down by his brother Zachary while he was making the tackle on that one, Al. Those two are hard-working athletes, 2 sophomores. You're going to hear that name a lot.
You know, it's nice that Goffstown this year has a full-time trainer with Beth. She really does a good job with these kids. She's there in the preseason. She's there in the practices and the double sessions. These kids get familiar with her. She gets familiar with them, and I'm sure that when you're seeing stars like this, it's nice to see a familiar face.
Bethany does do a good job. She puts in a lot of time with covering several sports.
Oh, she's always at the hockey game. She's at the football game. She's all over.
I saw her at the soccer game the other day. Hopefully Tim is okay.
He's walking off on his own. That's a good thing. Now the problem is you got to fill his spot. Who do we fill him with?
Well, it looks like we've not sure if that's a replacement, but we brought Stephen Dang in there.
Stephen Dang, he's a big boy. He's a sophomore, number 78.
This is last year was Stephen's first season of football for us, Al. That's first year of football ever, and he certainly is it's good to have a big body like his.
He's a very big body, and you know, being only just a sophomore, imagine what he's going to look like when he's a senior. Right up the middle, dragged down.
Looks like Cam Bond again.
Cam Bond, boy, I'll tell you, not a big kid, overwhelming in size, but he gets in there.
Makes very quick reads, Al. He seems to react very quickly, and that's what helps him get in on all the action.
3rd and 4 for the Tomahawks. Quarterback keeps it 3 steps back,
And
rolls
it's
to the left. That's that Ian Berry again. Forced out of bounds.
taken out of bounds.
Ryan Berry for the Tomahawks. I'll tell you, that's that offensive power for the Tomahawks is that number 9. We got to keep an eye on him.
That screen set up nicely for them. They ended up having a lead block in good position there as well.
You know, we keep saying all these sophomores. Well, you also on the sidelines is Casey Gervais, and he's a sophomore. What's this team going to look like in 2 years?
Well, I think these guys, when they were in the youth football program, have won some state championships, the kids that are at the sophomore level. So I think we have a chance at seeing a really exciting team for the next couple of years to come here, Al.
This is great. This is going to be exciting. Hopefully all opening nights can be as nice as this.
I can only hope. I'm sure we're going to see some variable weather at some point this season.
I'm sure we will. You know what's nice, though? This is truly high school football. Friday night football under the lights.
It's back.
I got to believe these kids got up and ready a little bit extra this year or this week for tonight's game. I know I did.
Oh, I'm excited.
Well, if you can't find Stephen Dang, look for number 78. And if you can't see the numbers, look for the height. And if he's still blocked, just look for the glowing shoes. Those are the brightest shoes I've seen on a football field this year.
Those are a green, Al. Those are.
Tomahawks, 4th and 1, just a bit shy on the Grizzly 33-yard line.
You know, Alex Duval, number 9, also has some colorful cleats. When he's on the move, that red and yellow sticks out.
Does he look like Flash Gordon when he moves him fast? For all you kids, he was a superhero way back in the early 80s. He could run really fast. That's Flash Gordon.
I believe he was the savior of the universe.
Oh, that's right. Yes, he was. 4th and 1 for the Tomahawks. Gillis set back in the shotgun. Got a man rolling out. That's he's
Cam Bond put on the pressure and big.
Oh boy. We have a flag on the field, number 57.
That looked like 75.
Was it 75 or was it?
That
Small.
was Joe Small on the face mask in the backfield.
Well, they're discussing it now.
Cam Bond had put on pressure and had him
face mask.
Almost had him real deep. That can be a dangerous play.
It is, and I know I'm just standing from up here watching, but it really didn't look like he intendedly or on purpose reached for his face mask. Sometimes when you're trying to grab a guy, he ducks a little bit, your arm goes up a little high, and it's almost like an instinct. It can be a very dangerous play. You're right.
Glad to see nobody was hurt on that. Automatic first down.
Except the guy at scrimmage was hurt on that one. Tomahawks take over at the Grizzly 21 as they're knocking on the door again of the end zone with 9 minutes left in the second quarter.
Goffstown needs to dig in here, Al. Let's see what they got.
Number 9 on the carry. That's that Ryan Berry again.
And
pickup of about 5 yards.
Looks like Duval came up and made that play from deep. He had a little help on that tackle too, but Duval came up aggressively on that. That was good. This is a moment where it's that gut check time, Al.
Watch Ryan Pernard. He always comes up big on the defense.
Oh, and
that's that GM Petro, number 24 for the Tomahawks. Crawls his way all the way to the 7-yard line for the Grizzlies. The offense for the Tomahawks are really number 24, GM Petro, and that Ryan Barry.
Looks like Pernard and Duval were in on that last tackle.
Nice tackle. Ryan Pernard. What did I just say? Did I call it, Jeff?
He is an
I said-
active player, and you know, Al, going back to last season, Pennard was one of the bigger hitters. You could hear his pads from time to time.
How about the interception in the championship game against Portsmouth? Comes up with a big interception. Gillis
Number one
the
on the
keeper.
scramble.
Oh, he just reached in.
Oh, Casey Gervais had a hand on him.
Casey Gervais had him by the shoelaces. You know, Casey Gervais, the backup quarterback. I know you know that, Jeff, but for the fans back home, Casey Gervais is also a sophomore. Probably a bigger kid than Matt Collins, and, you know, he can air the ball out.
He's taller, Al. Yeah, he is. He's a tall, heady ball player. Another one of those multi-sport athletes.
Extra point for the Tomahawks is good. You know, Jeff, I had a chance to talk to the coach, and I asked him, you know, it looks like it was an interesting battle in the preseason for the quarterback position. And he said definitely Collins was going to be the start. Collins being a junior, Casey being a sophomore. They both had good off seasons, and they played well in the preseason. But what he did say was that you never can have too many good players in any position, and quarterback is especially one of those positions.
That is true. You've got to have people to fall back on there.
But more importantly, I think for these kids to get up and go when they don't have the get up and go, competition can certainly make you get up and go. They're going to keep each other on the toes.
Tomahawk football season game program will be available for sale at the next home game on Friday, September 20th. They'll be $5 each and contain team rosters as well as the players' pictures and stats.
Okay, so set to receive is marquee Connor Bork again, as the Tomahawks lead 20-6.
Bork and Marquis are back deep for the Grizzlies. Stockhausen the kicks for the Tomahawks.
An onside
kick to number 84. That's Brock Hines.
Good
Brock
hands.
Hines.
Good hands there by Brock.
Nice to have some hands right on the front line. And, you know, in case you're wondering, and yes, he is the son of the coach, Hines, over at Bedford. A little crosstown rivalry.
And Bedford in an exciting matchup tonight, Al, playing Pinkerton.
Oh, that ought to be a nice matchup.
First down for the Grizzlies from the 46.
There are those green shoes digging in again, Al.
There we go. That's Stephen Dang right there. Right in the middle of it. Collins set back in the shotgun with two backs.
Looks like the refs are talking to the Merrimack sideline right now.
Move the players back probably. Looks like something's up with G and Pete Petro. That's that running back for the Tomahawks. They're looking for something. Okay. Collins on the keeper. Collins working his way, picked up about 3 yards.
That was a gritty 3 yards, Al. Matt fought his way for each one of those yards.
All right, we'll take the 3 yards. Collins back with the two-back set in the shotgun. Marquis in motion. Has to hurry it up, and he has some room. He has some room.
Takes a big hit, Allen.
Okay.
Keeps his legs turning for a pickup of a couple yards.
Right at midfield.
Pickup of about 2.
I like that play, Jeff. I think, if the snap comes in normal height, I think Collins was a little rushed on that. He has more time. I think that could turn into something.
I like the leg drag of Collins taking a couple of shots and still turning his wheels.
He rolls out to the left. Looking. Uh-oh.
It was a pick.
Yes. Jeff, can we challenge the play at all? Can we challenge the play? He looks like he might have covered the ball or hit the ground first, maybe. No?
Yeah, it's tough rolling to the left like that.
Well, unless you're a lefty, that's a tough way to go.
We did have some blocking though from the Goffstown line there to give him time. Keeper.
Right up the seam. There he goes. He got him. Okay.
Sam Sharon saved that play.
Sam Sharon. Coach was saying it was nice to see the defense come in on the Jamboree last week with some interceptions and some big plays. He did comment. He says he has to have the secondary pitch in a little more to avoid some of these big breakout plays, and that's an example of one of them where the secondaries got to give a little bit of support to the middle backers.
And stood up there by Cam Bond and number 55 also leading the charge, Ryan Pennard again. Cam and Ryan are really active today. Al, 7 tackles apiece leading the team.
That's nice. Can't say it's a surprise.
No, they're always around the ball.
Giampetro dragged down by a pack of Grizzlies.
Initial contact by Ian Ruthier, but
Ben Genest was in on that. Justin Wayner was in on that. Justin Wayner, there's another sophomore.
Another big contributor.
Third and short for the Tomahawks.
Oh,
whoa.
Up over end. I think it was number 9. It's like Alex Duvall was the one who kind of went for the low tackle.
That was Genest again upending that play.
Was it Ben or was it Alex?
I think it looked like number 52 coming out of the.
I guess we're both wrong. Ian
Could have been Ian Ruthier.
Okay. We have timeout Goffstown on the play. Yeah, Jeff, it's interesting having the opportunity to see that play and to have the conversation with the coach. It's exactly what he said. He said he needs extra support from his secondary to crash in and give those middle linebackers and the defensive line some help so these big plays don't break out like that, because that can hurt like that.
You got to be able to come up on the run, Al, and not get burned deep on the long ones.
It's just an example. That's the true definition of teamwork. You might have a great linebacker, great, defensive lineman, but you really need that great secondary for that support. That's where it all comes in with the teamwork.
It's the total package. Having a line putting a little pressure on can help also.
Quarterback in the shotgun with the 2-back set. Tomahawks on the 9-yard line.
Oh, knocked loose by Cam Bond.
Cam Bond, the ball is loose, Jeff.
Cam Bond caused the fumble.
Cam Bond. They're pointing. Look. Grizzly football. Grizzly football. Nice defensive play. Let me guess. Cam Bond and let me ask you. Ryan Pennard was in the middle of that again, was he?
Pennard was in the action. Cam Bond actually made the play in the backfield to jar the ball loose. And it looks like Mitchell Couson came up with the recovery in the scrum.
Grizzlies take over at their own 18-yard line, 19-yard line. Sometimes that's all you need, Jeff, is to get that momentum. You need that spark to get that fire going. Oh, Casey Gervais. Gervais in for the quarterback in the shotgun. Let's see if he'll air it out. Connor Bork up the middle. Finds the seam right up the middle.
And he is shifty.
That is a first down. Moving the chains right away for the Grizzlies.
And that's a 12-yard pickup. Biggest gain of the day for Bork.
Gervais on the keeper. He's picking up some yards. Picked up about 5 on that one. You know, the coach did say that Matt Collins was going to start for them, but he said both of them will see action tonight, and he says he needs both of them to play well throughout the season.
I think you'll see that they're both competitive players, and they both want to move the ball. Casey has showed a real knack for being able to move the chains, and I think that's what we're gonna have to sustain some chain movement here, Al.
That's good. We want to see those chains moving. You know, folks, I'd like to take the time, take a look at your calendar. Go grab your calendar, grab a pen, grab a pad of paper. The Grizzlies schedule next Saturday, September the 14th at home, Londonderry at 1:30 in the afternoon. That's Saturday the 14th, Londonderry at 1:30. The 21st, September the 21st at West at 1:30 in the afternoon. And the next Friday night lights game is the 27th at Central. That's going to be a big game.
This is going to be an exciting season, Al.
On the next break, Jeff, I'll share with you all the D1 teams, and some of them are awfully big. Casey set back with the single back in the shotgun. He keeps it. He's looking to pass. 2 steps back. He airs it out. He's got a receiver. He's open. Christian Marquis. Christian Marquis with the play.
From the 36-yard line, Al.
Can Casey throw the football? Casey can throw that football. Not only moving the chains, moving all the teams. All the teams are moving down, Jeff. Look at them.
That looks like a pickup of 44 yards, Al.
44, 42. Who's counting? Gervais set back in the shotgun. Single back, corner Bork. Goes to Connor Bork. He's on the outside, down to the 10. Out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, 11-yard line. You know, Jeff, not for nothing, but after that little fumble recovery, like I said, it might have been a nice little spark. Got a little bit of extra momentum, a little extra bang in their step right now.
I think that looked like it did get some a fire under him, Al. Connor Bork again.
Connor Bork, right, met with a few of the big boys from the Tomahawks.
And looks like he picked up the couple yards he needed.
You know, we're in definite territory to put points on the board, and that's all you really can ask of these kids. Points on the board, whether it's 6 or 7 or 3. Oh, he has somebody. Oh, he's open. He's wide open. Oh, is he in? Oh gosh!
Just out of the back.
What a nice pass.
Tended to Sam Sharon there.
Sam Sharon was wide open in the corner of the end zone, just a bit too deep.
Just waited a little long to get it off.
Oh, boy.
That was a good-looking play, though, Al.
Looks like Casey is here to throw the football. There's no question about it. Pass intended for Christian Marquis, broken up by the Tomahawks. Third down and goal with about 3.5, just over 3.5 left in the second quarter.
almost like a trips left formation here, Al.
You know, I'm not an offensive coordinator, but I like that play in the corner of the end zone there.
We have Teixeira isolated.
I
with
was
the height
just
on the
thinking,
right,
where's my
too.
big tight end? Get him the ball. Loft it right up to him. Let him go grab it. Oh, Casey on the keeper. Oh!
Casey keeps his feet turning, though.
Kept his feet turning, just brought down.
Nowhere to go.
Nope.
Looked like a net no gain on that, Al.
4th and goal. I like it. He's going for it again. Good. Fans, this is an exciting first game for the Grizzlies season for 2013. I hope you're enjoying it at home just as much as we are tonight. Gervais rolls to his left. He has room. He has room. And it's, oh! Pass is incomplete. Intended for Christian Marquis. Pass is incomplete. You know, Jeff, Christian was definitely in the end zone.
Yeah, that
would
was
have been a grab.
the ball was there and just couldn't quite come down with it, Al.
Boy, you know what, though? I'm telling you, this is going to be a great second half. I'm excited. The ball is moving. The chains are moving. The kids got a little extra bang in their step. I like it. Okay, brought down right at the line. That's Ben Genest on the tackle.
And I think leading the
75.
charge there was 75.
That's Joe Small. Why is it all the guys that are named Small aren't really too small?
This is a true statement. Like my friend Tiny Al.
Yeah.
Tiny weighs about 350.
Oh, we got a rush. Nice. We got a sack. Well, major loss of yardage.
And we've got Ian Ruthier and Cam Bond.
Ian Ruthier
lead the charge.
He went untouched up the gut, got to the quarterback, dragged him down.
That
Great
was
play.
A sack for Ian Ruthier.
Loss of yardage. Excellent play.
Ian, another one of those sophomore players that historically has been one of the team leaders in tackles, Al.
Oh, it's deflected.
Tipped by Cam.
Oh, gosh.
By Cam Bond. He's
Cam
always
Bond, there he
in
is. You know, Jeff, what's amazing, I'm always amazed. I'm up here, we're talking about the game I've announced for the last couple of years, and you get inside the game, you get so consumed with the game, and you forget that these kids are 14, 15, 16 years old.
They've got motors, Al, that we could only hope to find that kind of a motor for one more day.
The punt deep from the end zone. Christian Marquis is going to have some room. Oh, yes. He's got some opening. Dragged out of bounds by 3 Tomahawks. Nice field position for the Grizzlies as they get set to take over at about the 23-yard line of the Tomahawks.
That was about a pickup of 10 on the return, Al.
Listen, we brought the ball down there. We held them down there. Now we got the ball right back where we started from. Great field position, Grizzlies.
What look are they going to come out with here, Al, with 1:40 left in the half?
You got to bring out that play with it where out to the back of the corner of the end zone. That's got to be one of the plays in your 4-down set with 1:40 left.
Sam Sharon was wide open on that last play there, Al.
Christian Marquis was open.
Yes,
He's got a lot. You know, if Casey's in there, he's got a lot of targets.
Looks like Collins is back in.
Yeah. Collins on the shotgun, quick out to Tanner Putnam. Pass is incomplete.
Goffstown is dropping a few balls tonight, Al. I'm sure that they will talk about that.
Collins set back in the shotgun with a single back. Connor Bork on his left. 2 steps back. Airs it up. Pass was just about intercepted. And that's the quarterback himself for the Tomahawks, Gillis. And thankfully, the ground caused him to cough it right up. That could have been ugly.
Number 26 just came into the game.
That's Justin Wayner.
That is correct. Nicknamed Psycho.
Psycho!
In his youth.
All right,
years.
so we're going with nicknames now. Collins dragged down.
That is still fighting there.
He's still fighting. A lot of heart there. Brought down on the 30-yard line. Looks like there's some loss of yardage there, Jeff.
That's a loss of about 6, Al.
Okay, we got a minute left before halftime.
Al, I don't know if it's just the smoke rolling off that grill over there, but something smells good.
I don't know if Jeff can get a shot of that smoke, but fans, I'm going to tell you, it's not scratch and sniff on your TV screen, but if you could scratch and sniff, this is a wonderful smell of those hamburgers. Can you get that smoke, Jeff?
Here it is.
Jeff's a professional cameraman. Folks, you see all that smoke? Imagine what that smells like. It's a fantastic smelling barbecue of hamburgers, hot dogs.
Oh, if they have a bacon double, Al, I'm down there at halftime.
I'm getting hungry myself. Put a little bit of the blue cheese on that, Jeff.
Ooh, I have seen the blue cheese and bacon
Fans,
burgers, and if you can get fiery, Al, people have been putting the buffalo wing sauce on that as well.
It's a little too much for myself. Fans, you got 46 seconds left of action in the first half of Grizzly football 2013. Go grab something, a bite to eat at the half. Come right back for the third quarter action. Grizzlies of late have been moving the ball, moving the chains, threatening the Tomahawks. Ball's on the 30-yard line of the Tomahawks. 4th and 15. That's Collins.
4th and all the way to go, Al.
4th and forever, as they say, Jeff. Looks like we have a timeout. Tomahawks this time. Looks like the guys want to use up their timeouts. You know, what a nice facility here, Jeff. Nice field, nice lights, nice school here in Merrimack.
Great rooftop setup here for us to film and broadcast our the first voyage of Goffstown football on GTV.
Our historic channel. You know, Jeff, do you think we're going to get the Blazes in the patch of GTV like Howard Cosell once had?
Al, I think if we can get something, I think we'll just be happy with that right now. And I think we're going to start. I do like the bear suit, and I'm hoping that the bear suit is donned by you, Mr. Potvin, on the
I'm sure Jeff
during
will be in the bear suit at halftime. Okay, we're set back with Collins in the shotgun. Connor Bork set on his right. 3 wideouts. Got tied up.
Collins scrambles free.
Oh, and he's still on his feet. Still on his feet. Pickup of about 6 or 7 yards. 35 seconds.
Getting up slowly, Al. Did get about 8 yards, just not quite what we needed. And with 35.7, Al, it looks like the half is
just about over.
Just about over.
The clock's not. Oh, there's the clock.
And there's the knee. They'll run it down. And looks like Merrimack will head into halftime with the 20-6 lead.
20-6 lead. You know, but as of the last 6 or 7 minutes, the Grizzlies held them, stopped them, and moved the chains a few times. Fans, we hope you've enjoyed the first half of Grizzlies football opener against the Tomahawks of Merrimack.
GTV welcomes you to the following presentation of Grizzlies High School Sports.
Well, Alice, we're back here to start the second half. It's interesting just looking at some of the statistics. I was going over the passing yardage, and both Matt Collins and Casey Gervais have thrown for 44 yards in the first half.
You know what's interesting is it looks like, if I can remember, if you check the stats, I think Casey, that was on probably one pop, right? That was that long pass he had.
He had that long hit to Christian Marquis, that 44-yard.
Is the stats analyst in the back there covering receiving yards?
We do have receiving yards here, Alan. Christian Marquis is leading the way. Paul Teixeira did have that nice 32-yard reception.
That helps.
But Christian Marquis has made all the other grabs so far today. We've had a lot of drops, Al, today. A lot of drops in the first half. That's a
couple in the end zone.
Couple in the end zone, and a lot in short flare passes have been muffed. I'm sure that's something that Coach probably addressed inside.
I'm sure he did, and Jeff, it's going to be interesting to see who the selection is for coming back into the second half. It's going to start under the center for the Grizzlies this quarter.
Or not under center, as it would be, Al, because they only go shotgun. We don't seem to take any direct snaps.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of that.
Which is tricky when you're taking a knee.
I'm sure it is. Okay, folks, hopefully you got your bellies filled, set for some third quarter action.
Al, and the weather still seems to be with us here.
This is a picture-perfect Friday fall night. Perfect night for football. Well, as we get set for the second half, we have Christian Marquis set back to receive and Connor Bork. And Alex Duvall with his Flash Gordon shoes is right back there as well. And it's back. Corner Bork is set to receive. He's got some room. Oh, dragged down. Dragged down by a whole lot of Tomahawks. Grizzlies are going to take over at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies. Look at those three Tomahawks, 68, 70, and 77.
They have
68,
some speed on the line.
288 pounds. 70, 260 pounds. 77, 283 pounds. That's a lot of bodies in the middle of that line. Looks like we got Casey Gervais in the shotgun. Connor Bork to his left. It's a quarterback keeper. Casey Gervais up the seam. He's going to move the chains right away, right out of the gate, starting off the second half of Grizzly football 2013. Nice play, Casey.
He ran over one defender at the end of the play there, Al, to pick up a couple extra yards.
That'll work.
Gain of about 11.
I like the no huddle. Look at getting right there. Oh, that's that big boy, number 70. That is Colin Healy, 6'1", 260. Some loss of yards.
And again, mobile, Al. 6'1", 260, mobile.
That looks like that was just a broken play. Let's write that one off and get right back to it. Gervais set back in the shotgun. Connor Bourque to his right. Pump fakes, throws, incomplete pass intended for number 81, Paul Texera.
Off the fingertips, Al.
Again, just off the fingertips. Gervais sets back to Connor Bourque. He's got some room. He's up the middle. He's got even more room over there. No one's going to catch him, Jeff. No one's going to catch him. Cut. That's in the end zone. That's Connor Bourque starting off the third quarter, second half. Grizzlies in the end zone. The field looks clean. I don't see any flags on the play. Grizzlies on the scoreboard once again.
That was
for
a
another
73-yard connection.
73 yards. Grizzlies quieting down the stands here in Merrimack. Tanner Putnam set back to kick for the extra point.
That was a great pass and catch, but movement after the reception by Connor Bourque. Exceptional, cutting
Kick is
all
up.
the way across the field.
And good for the extra point. Grizzlies 13, Tomahawks 20. The Grizzlies knocking on the door one more time and running right through that door.
Al, Connor Bourque is another one of those sophomores that I think we're going to hear for the next few years being a big contributor.
Let me say, he's just a sophomore. You know, Jeff, once he got around that defender, that big number 70, there was no way that kid's going to keep, as much as a good athlete he is on the line, he's not going to keep up with Connor Bourque right in the open.
Connor has some wheels. We're going to get another chance to see Tanner Putnam's leg here.
Grizzlies kicking from their own 40. Kick is up. Tomahawk start from the 10. There's Ryan Barry.
Looked like Ian Ruthier.
Ian Ruthier, yes. Ian Ruthier on the tackle.
And Pinard.
There's Ryan Pinard. Someone's slow to get up. That's Ryan. Okay,
Pinard
he's okay.
a little slow to get up. But again, in on the action.
Let's stop him here. You know that's Gillis. Pass is complete to the outside, but tripped up right away.
Taken down at the ankles by Zach Como.
Zach Como on that tackle, looking good.
That was a good wrap on Zach's part to save a big play there.
Good pressure. Oh my goodness. Justin Wayner, probably the biggest hit of his little career already. What a stop.
What a stop. Big hit. He came in and throwing his 140-pound body right into the mix.
Fans,
there.
if you want to replay that, turn up the volume, and I think you'll even be able to hear it and maybe even feel that hit that Justin just put on the Tomahawk. Passes up. It is complete. Big tight end for the Tomahawks.
Wayner on the tackle again.
There's Justin Wayner again to save it from a bigger play. Brings him right down. That's Ian Roberts. Ian Roberts, number 85. He's 6'1", he's a sophomore, 195. Tomahawks in Grizzly territory on the 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Tomahawks. Oh, boy.
Kusan.
Oh, Flowmaster got right in
Kusan
there.
and Bond.
From now on, refer to him as Flowmaster, please. He got right in there on that tackle. You know, he's been doing a great job, heck of a job from the outside, putting that pressure on the quarterback, forcing him to make some quick decisions.
It is good to keep that pressure on. Don't give him time.
Ball is up deep, and he's open. He is open. Tomahawks, touchdown.
Al, again, the bug of the secondary letting receivers behind him. The quarterback obviously has the arm to get the ball out there for Merrimack.
That was Dylan Bolio, a junior for the Tomahawks.
We're going to have to figure out how to stay behind those deep receivers.
He looked a little quick there, Jeff. And the extra point is good. No good, I'm sorry. Extra point's no good. 26 for the Tomahawks, 13 Grizzlies as we get set to receive the ball.
Certainly plenty of time left in the game, Al. If we can put something together here in the third, we may be able to close this gap a little.
We're going to have to air it up a little bit. We're going to have to move those chains quickly. But still plenty of time. 8 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Boy, you got to like seeing that play from Casey to Connor. You got to think that maybe spreading out the field with double split receivers and getting Connor some open space would be a good idea. That's fun to watch, Al.
It's a nice design. Christian Marquis, Connor Bork set to receive. The Tomahawks get set to kick from their 40. Kick deep, corner Bork's way again. Watch out. Here he comes. He's finding the blockers. Oh, got tripped up. Down on the 23-yard line. Grizzlies take over on their own 23, 1st and 10.
May have lost his own footing there, Al, making a sharp cutback.
Might be a little slick there in the middle of the field. Looks a little worn. Looks like the Grizzlies are taking their time coming out to the line of scrimmage.
First down for the Grizzlies from the 22.
You know, Jeff, I got a nice little trivia question for you afterwards at the next break. I'll share a little trivia with you.
Al, are we going to revive the Snapple Cap trivia?
I think
because
we may have to.
I think that was a fan favorite last year.
It
at
sure
the
was.
booth.
Okay, we have Casey Gervais set back in the shotgun. Christian Marquis to his left, Connor Bork to his right, and a flag is down.
I'm wondering if that could possibly be a delay of game.
Looks like.
Looks like there was some confusion. Alex Duval took some time there getting off the field at the end of that play.
It's a delay of game, 5-yard penalty. 1st and 15 for the Grizzlies.
Casey tucks it and runs.
Brought down by 74 Lee Harrison.
Gervais on the keeper. picked up about 4 or 5 yards.
About a 6-yard pickup there, Al.
6 yards, Jeff?
Casey.
Ball on their own 22. Set up in the shotgun, Connor Bork to his left-hand side. 2 wideouts on the far right. It's a keeper again, Casey Gervais. He's fighting. It's an open room. He's got some room. Down on the 34-yard line.
It's a pickup of about 11 or 12 there.
Moving the chains, 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies as we're knocking on the door of midfield. He steps back. Oh, he throws it. He's got it, man. Oh, Jeff, again, just off his fingertips of Paul Texera, the intended receiver. I'll tell you, Casey makes it look simple. He doesn't have to wind up much. It looks like it's coming right from his wrist, and he can heave that football.
It was a good-looking lead and a nice pass, and there was the nice fake handoff there to start that play, which paused Merrimack's defense for a moment.
Gives them a second guess, takes them off their toes, just off the fingertips of Paul Texera. How many times have we said that tonight?
Oh, it's been a few. It's been a few, Al. That was so close.
Looks like we got a blitz formation.
Connor Bork, right?
Connor Bork. Gain of about 2-3 yards.
Might have been a pickup of maybe about 4 there.
You know, he sees that middle linebacker coming in for that blitz. That's got to be awfully intimidating. And for a smaller guy like Connor Bork, seeing that, and his call is to run right up the middle, Jeff. That's a tough job.
Watching Connor over the years, he doesn't seem to intimidate too easy. He is an athlete and a competitor.
Gervais fakes the handoff. Oh, and he meets number 74. Corey, there's another kid, Corey Little. With a name like Little, he's not so little. You know, he just met with almost 500 pounds of body on that play.
He sure did, and that's between little and small there. It was quite a hit.
It's always that way, isn't it? Just like your friend Tiny.
He is huge, Al. He is a giant man.
Hustling right in on that play is Cam Bond. Set back to kick.
Paul Teixeira.
Oh, we got a bad snap, Jeff.
Can you get it away, Paul? Kick it.
Oh, he's... Oh, boy, 68. Paul Texera got hammered by number 68 for the Tomahawks.
Boy, Al, they may look at that film and realize you got to try to get it off if you can quick. And
that was Matthew Donovan for the Tomahawks. That's another big boy, 288 senior, 6'4" and a quarter.
Tough play, and Teixeira is coming off the field really slowly.
Yes, he is. He's over there. Oh.
He's got his helmet off, and he's going to have to take a minute to recover.
Oh, we got some flags down. Dirty laundry everywhere. False start. False start on the Tomahawks. They're going to lose 5 yards.
Hopefully Paul is okay over there. He did take quite a shot.
You know, Jeff, just look at the difference of the size of the team that's on the sidelines. Shows you the depth of these teams.
Well, and if we recollect also.
Alex Duvall.
Near pick.
If that's a pick, that's a pick six. There was nobody in front of him.
Looking at the Goffstown sideline, too, Al, we have to note that there are some freshmen suited today over there as well.
Fantastic.
So it is a squad with not a lot of depth. The coaches are doing a great job keeping everybody fresh over there.
Let's hope that everybody stays healthy for the season. You know, we lost Tyler Gill last year a little bit, the scary injury, and, you know, he's a player that would love to have back. Oh, bad snap for the Tomahawks. We got the pressure. Oh, Alex Duvall tips it up, breaks up the play.
And again,
almost picked up by Ryan Berry in the end zone, but the play is finally broken up.
Cam Bond providing the pressure there with the hit on the quarterback.
Gillis in the shotgun, airs it up in the end zone. Did he get it? They're calling it a touchdown. They are calling it a touchdown for the Tomahawks. It was deep in the end zone in the corner.
Wow,
Boy,
that was impressive coverage too, Al. That was a great reception to come down with that.
Those kids had that ball covered as good as anybody could cover it. That receiver came down with that ball. That's no shame on that defense there. I wish we had
replay. You could see the
replay.
competitive fire in Cam Bond trying to indicate that he came down with it out of the back of the end zone, but it was clearly a touchdown. Great play by Merrimack.
Tomahawks for the extra point. And that one is good for the Tomahawks. 33 Tomahawks to Goffstown 13 with about 5.5 left in the third quarter.
Oh, it looks like we've got Tanner Putnam now back deep with Connor Bork on the receiving team for Goffstown. That's a change, Al.
Yes, it is. Looks like Christian has been. Is that Christian over there on the right side of Alex Duvall?
Christian Marquis is over on the sideline right now.
Oh, he is. Is he hurt?
I think he's just getting a break, catching his wind, and
A break.
we get a chance to see Tanner Putnam. He's got some wheels.
It's going to be Connor Bork bringing it back for the Grizzlies. Oh, tripped up. Brings it out to the 22-yard line of the Grizzlies. It's going to be 1st and 10.
That was about a 14-yard return for Connor on the play.
You know, when you look at a lot of these players, Jeff, a lot of them are playing both sides of the ball, and that's really where the Division I, Division II, Division III separates themselves. You got truly that are players that are playing offense or defense. In a small school like Goffstown, a lot of these kids are on both sides of the ball. They're on that field an awful lot.
Boy, it is tough playing the old Iron Man football, Al.
You know, it looks like we're back to Matt Collins at quarterback. Set in the shotgun with Connor Bork on his right-hand side. Quick pass to Christian Marquis. I knew he wouldn't be on the sidelines too long.
And
brought down at about the 21-yard line.
Looks like he fought back to about just over the yard, the line of scrimmage there, for about a pickup of a yard.
Like a ooh.
Collins
Okay.
on the keeper.
Yeah, there is a flag. Collins on the keeper. It looked like there was a little bit of confusion between him and Connor Bork. Let's see what the flag is. We have a face mask. Tomahawks. That's going to give us some movement on that.
Automatic first down now. That's a fortunate play. Nobody was hurt, and we get to move the chains. That was a broken play.
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
On occasion, that is true. Well, let's see if the luck can roll forward here for Goffstown.
Collins set back in the shotgun. Connor Bork on his right. Steps back, 4 steps, airs it up. Just a bit too high on Connor Bork. Ball is incomplete.
It is interesting, Al, the quarterbacks switching that's been going on for Goffstown tonight.
Yeah, you know, talking to the coach, it sounded like he was going to give both of them the opportunity, give both the junior and the sophomore some time, let them get their nerves out. I think it's a little bit easier than just having one quarterback and having him be this, center of everything. They can get a little more comfortable in their skin. Quick pass to Christian Marquis. He's got some room. Flag is down again. Let's see what the refs are going to call this one. Holding Grizzlies. Oh boy, coming back to the 29-yard line for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they're moving them back. It looks like that was a
second and long.
We almost have a second and 19 here.
Collins 2 steps back, airs it up. He had an open man. Pass was intended for 26, Justin Wayner.
Let him just a little far.
Collins, step back, keeping it. Oh, is really hustled.
Oh, and
couldn't quite see.
Is it brought?
Incomplete. Intended
Christian
for Christian
Marquis
Marquis again.
stretched out for that one horizontally to try to reel that in. Collins again. It's that awkward roll to the left that is hard to get your feet planted, and get your arm behind you to get a good pass out there.
Have Paul Texera set back to kick. Nice coverage, nice block, good punt.
Good kick by Paul.
Oh, excellent. Gets a Grizzly bounce.
Oh,
it's
going
to go well into the red zone over there at the 13-yard line. The Tomahawks will take over. 1st and 10, Tomahawks.
That was about a 55-yard boot by Paul Teixeira. That was a...
half the time it's all about the coverage. He had plenty of coverage. He had no pressure, no one even near him with the blue shirt. Could take his time, got a good foot on it. It's going to go 50 yards, and it certainly helps when you get a Grizzly bounce. Oh, a little antsy, a little jumpy. Maybe a false start, Jeff. Move the Tomahawks back a little more.
I see 70 clapping for Merrimack. This might be an encroachment.
Yes, it is.
It is against the defense. Merrimack now with 1st and 5.
Right up the gut. That's Giampetro on the carry.
Taken down by number 9, Alex Duval.
Again, there's another player who puts it out on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Boy, these kids must be getting a little weary.
Getting deep into the third quarter, they're going to have to dig deep in the fourth out.
Yep. Same play, got tripped up by Ian Ruthier, number 43, got something on him.
I think 52.
52 is Ben Genest.
Ben Genest made the tackle.
Yep. That's Nesty. He likes to go by the nickname Nesty.
Well, Nesty is certainly contributing here today. He's got 7 tackles.
Looks like a blitz showing. Grizzlies moving in. Oh, boy.
Big hit by Genest in the
Ben
backfield.
Genest knocked him flat on his back. Certainly couldn't complete that pass.
Kept the pressure on. Those are the plays that don't make the stats out, but they impact the game.
They sure do. All that pressure. Cam Bond.
Forced fumbles, tip passes. These are the intangibles.
Again, pressure 50.
From Cam
Oh,
Bond.
we got it. Oh, Flash Gordon. Alex Duval could not bring it down. Oh, boy, there's another pick 6. There was a lot of daylight in front of him as well. But,
Again.
you know, it started again with Cam Bond with that pressure right in that quarterback's face. Didn't know where he was throwing it. Alex Duval happened to be right there.
You keep that kind of pressure on Allen, good things will eventually happen for us here.
Christian Marquis, just under 3 minutes left, back at midfield, looking to receive the punt. And he's got it clean. Nice movement. Oh, boy. A lot of blue shirts right there, Jeff.
He was able to pick up a few yards on the return.
Brings it to the 52-yard line. In Tomahawk territory, the Grizzlies will have 1st and 10, but, you know, Jeff, he really didn't have much assistance on that. There were an awful lot of blue shirts.
And, we're setting up right at midfield.
All right, fans, there is no 52-yard line. It's actually on the Tomahawk 48-yard line. The boys up here got a little chuckle out of that. Oh, boy, look at this. Connor Bourke, plenty of room. Brings it out to the 23-yard line. And you know what, Jeff, did you notice who's quarterback again? Casey Gervais in again. He kind of just snuck right in there on us.
They're moving.
And Connor Bourke ends up moving up the field a good, 15, 20 yards.
22 out.
Gives it to Connor Bourke again. Oh, if he just had a block right there. Dragged down by the Tomahawks.
Loss of a couple there.
It's going to be 2nd down for the Grizzlies. Casey's trying to hurry him up. Connor Bourke to his left side. All it takes is one quick pass. Blitz showing. Casey brought down pretty much at the line of scrimmage. You know, they faked me out there for a bit, Jeff. I thought Connor Bourke had the ball.
Looks like they're giving Casey about 1.5 yards on the play.
We'll take it. Tanner Putnam hustles into the wideout position next to Christian Marquis. He's set back to pass. It's up. Oh! Again, Jeff, what am I going to say?
Off the fingertips of Paul Teixeira.
Off the fingertips of Paul Teixeira again. That big 81 is going to be in the end zone tonight. I feel it.
The ball has been so close so many times.
Oh, boy. You know, he's a big target. Get that body in the end zone and let Casey just air it right to him. We know he can throw the ball. We know he can reach.
We're going to have to, one of these passes is going to have to come down a foot or two so Paul can reel it in and we can see what he can do with some space.
We got 4th and long here. Connor Bork is set on Casey's left. Snapped, he rolls out, a couple steps, he airs it up with ease. Airs it up with ease in the end zone. Sam, number 11, Sam Sharon. Touchdown, Grizzlies. Jeff, I'm going to say it again. Did you see how easy and composed that Casey looked in that pocket?
That was a 25-yard touchdown connection there to Sam.
And again, a sophomore to a sophomore. Great play. Sophomore to sophomore. We're going to be saying their names.
Sophomore to junior, Al.
Yes, I'm sorry. Sam is a junior. Tanner Putnam set for the extra kick, extra point. That's going to be a delay of game, Jeff. Is that a delay of game?
There is laundry on the field.
You know, let's just talk about that again. From the shotgun, plenty of room, had protection, and it seems like he just threw it out off of his wrist.
He is a composed sophomore. Plenty of leg.
And that is good. Tanner Putnam gets his points on the board. Grizzlies 20, Tomahawks 33. That was nice movement of the ball.
That makes the score Goffstown 20, the Merrimack Tomahawks 33.
You know, Jeff, if I had my fantasy this week, I might take Casey Gervais as my quarterback. What's he got for passing yards? He's got a 44-yard play, a 70-yard play.
He's got about 142 yards of passing now and a touchdown, Al.
You know, in my fantasy league, that's 14 points right there, plus the 6 points. I'm already at 20 points.
And that's what we have for currently, but he is moving the chains for Goffstown now.
Tanner Putnam set to kick. Line drive. That's Gillis, the quarterback for the Tomahawks.
And who's in the bottom of that pile for the Grizzlies? It looks like
43.
43.
43.
Ian Ruthier.
It's Ian Ruthier. There were a lot of Grizzlies.
Connor Bork.
Connor Bork. How about we give that little fella a break? Maybe send him out on a run. That kid's running everywhere up and down the field.
He is the Energizer Bunny out there. He is always running.
First down, Tomahawks at their 25-yard line. Blitz showing for the Grizzlies. Oh, and he just missed him. But he's brought down by Ian Ruthier. That's Ryan Bernard that just missed him out of his fingertips, and Ian Ruthier finishes him off. He's at the 26-yard line. Second down, the time looks like it's going to run out. They might get off a play. 2nd and 8 for the Tomahawks.
And this is going to be the last play of the third quarter, Al.
Quarterback Gillis set back. He airs it up. He has an open man. Boy, that's Justin Wayner brought him down. That is a Tomahawk first down. They're moving the chains. They're going to be 1st and 10.
And we may have another play
40.
here in the third.
I'm going to tell you, Jeff, I hope the D-backs get back. I don't want to see a long play on this one.
First down, and Merrimack
They're going to drain this quarter.
They're going to let the clock go.
Oh, maybe not. Yep. They'll take a knee on this, it looks like, Jeff. Take the knee, start fresh in the fourth quarter.
I think they're going to get the play off.
Last play.
And it's a fumble.
And the ball's on the field, loose. It is recovered by the Tomahawks.
Zach Como had a shot at it there.
Wouldn't that have been nice to start the fourth quarter with possession all over again? You know, we're only down 13 points. We got 2 possessions here, 2 touchdowns. We can change the story of this game. And, you know, this is what Coach Huft was saying. A couple years ago, his first game here with the Grizzlies, he played Merrimack. It was a nice defensive stand in the fourth quarter. It's awfully reminiscent of a couple of years ago.
It would be nice to see if they can pull off a stop here and put some points on the board and make that storyline possible, Al. This would be an exciting game for sure, and it's the fact that we're still in a tight game here in the fourth quarter now is a promising sign.
And you know who he mentioned comes up big in the fourth quarter for the defense, don't you?
Oh, I bet some of those young motors, and as well as led by Pennard and Cam Bond right now.
Ryan Pennard and Cam Bond, 55 and 57.
Has been putting in quite a bit, and Ian Ruthier has got 5 tackles as well now to go along with his sack earlier in the game.
First and 10 for the Tomahawks. Quarterback 3 steps back, airs it up, and he has an open man. That's Ryan Berry. Oh, but he coughs it up.
And the ball
Who
is
hit
knocked
him?
loose.
Who hit him?
It's a scrum.
That is a scrum because of. It was recovered, but boy, Jeff, somebody hit him and hit him hard to cough it up like that.
That was quite a shot.
I think it was Alex Duvall. Was it Alex?
That may have been Duvall. It was Kusan and Como were not far away from that play either.
Oh my gosh, that's a big play. Keep making plays. One of them's going to come our way.
That was a shot to jar that ball loose, Al.
That's Giampetro out back to the middle. Brought down by Ryan Pennard. There's a flag on the play well behind the action. Well behind the action,
laundry
Jeff.
down. Oh, looks like might be holding
Yeah.
against.
We do have holding for the Tomahawks. It's going to come back.
That'll move it back. And since I believe that's from the point of the infraction, Al, that's a big hit for Merrimack. That's a net loss of about 25 yards for them.
That's a big loss, big play. Come on, Goffstown. Here we go. Fourth quarter. This is our time. Let's get a nice stand here. Giampetro.
Left off tackle. Big hit. Big hit by 9.
Cam Bond.
Alex
Duvall. Ryan Pennard. All 3 of them were in on that.
Duvall made the initial hit, and he got low. Low, hard, and fast. That's the chant this year, the motto of the Pinkerton Astros, Al.
Is it? Low, hard, and fast. 2nd and 12 for the Tomahawks. Handoff to Giampetro. Dragged down by Ian Ruthier. Ian Ruthier got him right away. Dragged him right down. Pickup of about 6 yards, 7 yards, it looks like.
Pickup of about 6 on the play. That's tackle number 6 for Ruthier.
Blitz showing. Giampetro one more time, rolls outside. He's got room, but Alex Duvall comes up. Flash Gordon comes up, trips him up.
They are marking the spot. It appears as if he may have stepped on the sideline a yard before contact.
Just out of bounds on the 23-yard line. but it still moves the chains. Gianpietro, one more time. Oh!
Big
Met
hits.
by Ian Ruthier
And Justin Wayner.
and Justin Wayner. First and 10 for the Tomahawks.
Jordan Miranda on the carry. Brought down by number 75, Joe
Ruthier back in on that with
Joe Small.
Joe Small.
brings up
And 78 in on the play as well, Al. Stephen Dang.
Stephen Dang. Looks like they're using as much of the clock as they can. They're in no hurry, certainly. Quarterback keeper Gillis tripped up on the play by Ian Ruthier. A late flag is on the field, Jeff. Late flag behind the action.
Ruthier has come alive.
Holding again by the Tomahawks. They're going to bring this back.
Boy, the referee continues to kick that yellow flag further down the field, reducing the impact of the penalty as every yard that goes closer to the end zone now. Typically, the laundry is tossed at the point of the infraction and therefore not moved several times thereafter.
Gillis airs it up. He has an open man again. You know, it's that number 11.
Wow. Again, Al, that
Gregorio.
was just a good pass. That is tough to defend. We had Duval and Justin Wayner right on the coverage.
Two very good defenders on the coverage. We do have somebody down, it looks like by the sneakers, Stephen Dang. That's Stephen Dang down on the field. Beth is right over there real quick.
Boy, I don't know if Goffstown can afford another injury, Al. I've been noticing that Timmy Como has not come back into the game. He was replaced by Stephen Dang earlier.
Yes.
And now with this injury, boy,
The depth of that is going to be challenged. That's going to be awfully hard to fill.
Coaches are going to have to shuffle some bodies around here, Al, to fill this hole.
And that's all the difference in the world from a D3 team to a D1 team. When you have a team, look at the size of the Tomahawks there. There has to be, what, 30, 40 kids there on the sideline?
Oh, I would say at least, Al. And we don't have that many players to continuously plug in, especially, big bodies on the line. Steven, again, just picked up his first tackle of the season in just his second year ever of football.
Did you see what happened?
I didn't see the play, Al. It was at the line, and not sure if it was looks like they're working on his right knee.
They're sending the players off to the sideline.
Not a good sign now. They're stabilizing Steven on the field. It appears as if they're working on his ankle or knee.
You know, there's a lot that can happen when you're twisting and moving, the knees, the ankles.
They're getting the Gator. They're getting the John Deere. The cart's coming out, Al. Looks like Steven's going to get a ride to the training room to figure out what they could do for him here. Boy, you hope he's okay. This is the scene that you really don't like to see on a high school football field, but
not at all.
Hopefully, Steven can get back to us quickly and everything's okay. He is moving, Al. That's a good sign.
Yeah. They'll take him back. They'll check him out, see what's up.
Get the big guy on his feet.
That's his left leg. His left leg, left ankle, left knee.
Left leg, yep.
Beth will take good care of you. You know, that big number 70 came over, that Colin Healy, 260-pounder. I think he kind of wished them all the best. That's good sportsmanship on Tomahawks right there.
You like to see that. You like to see that. Nobody on either side of the field wants to see people getting hurt.
You know, you got a fellow warrior out there. He just happens to be wearing a different uniform today. First and 10, Jeff. It can't be first and 10, is it?
It's the point after.
Point after. Extra point.
Now this makes it a three-score game. Now we're going to have to come out, and this puts Goffstown with just over 8 minutes in the situation of we need big gains.
It will take an awful lot to come out of this hole, but you know tonight I know personally I'm taking away a lot of good plays on both sides of the ball. The kids out here have nothing to be ashamed of. There's a bigger team. Definitely some bigger bodies out there, and just size-wise, as far as the number of bodies that they have. You made a great point. What's Coach Huff going to do to replace Stephen Dang now? He's already into his third man deep.
That is going to be a juggling act, and they're going to face that all season. You know, it has been, Al. It's been a tough day too for Goffstown's defense. The passing attack of Merrimack seems to be pretty together. They were threading the needle.
It seems like their wideouts are getting behind the corners, and they're maybe just a little bit faster.
Looks like Tanner Putnam.
Tanner Putnam has an opportunity to return. He's met by 3 Tomahawks. He's shaking loose. Finally brought down at the 10-yard line. Grizzlies take over at their own 10. First and 10 for the Grizzlies. Like to see some more points on the board in this quarter.
Like to see Tanner Putnam with the ball again. He does add a spark. He's got some good wheels.
Londonderry beating West. This just in, breaking news, 49-7. Londonderry over West.
Well, I do know the Bedford and Pinkerton game was a tight matchup at the half as well.
We got Collins back in for quarterback. We got some room. That looks like Connor Bork. He's off to the races on the outside, beating two men, crossing midfield. That's a big game for Connor Bork.
From the 15-yard line. Pickup of 33 yards on the play.
Collins set with the two-back man. Gives it to Connor Bork, and oh boy. He's just forklifted right onto the ground. Matt Donovan gave him a forklift. Collins set back again. Set back to pass. He airs it up. He's open. He had an open man. He had, it looks like Sam Sharon, number 11, intended receiver on the play.
That was about the 10th fingertip pass today. That was about the 10th pass off the fingertips, Al.
Yes, it was. Another one off the fingertips. Connor Bork taking it up to the left side again. Finding some daylight, Jeff.
Oh, and he breaks it out for about 10 yards, and it looks like a first down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's going to be close. Are they giving? Yes, it is. 1st and 10 for the Grizzlies.
Oh, they may. Oh, I don't know if they're going to measure it. Oh, it is a first down.
He's got a keeper. Collins kept it. Brought by 2 Tomahawks. He's still fighting.
Looks like he may have picked up a yard or 2 on the play.
Yeah, his forward progress may have gotten him something. You know, he's a fighter. That kid, his legs don't stop.
Looks like he ground out about to the back to the line of scrimmage out. Well, Connor Bork has quietly compiled 90 yards of rushing.
Has he?
He's actually closing in on the 100-yard rushing day.
Quick pass. Oh, just behind Sam again. Sam Sharon, intended receiver, number 11 for the Grizzlies. Pass is incomplete.
A lot of those back shoulder passes are tough on the receivers. You got to lead them through the route.
Set back to pass, takes 2 steps. Quick pass complete to Christian Marquis. Gain of about 3 yards. Collins takes the snap, steps back, airs it up, has an open man. Oh, off the fingertips of Tanner Putnam.
Looked like the pass was there, Al, and Putnam had some space.
Pass was there. It was a good pass.
Just couldn't reel it in. I think that's something that coach is probably going to address later this week. That the ball's in your hands. We're going to want to see that caught.
Tomahawk ball, 1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line. Giampetro brought down by Flowmaster, gets in his way, took him right down.
Oh, was that Justin?
Oh,
Wayner?
I'm sorry. Yes, that was Justin Wayner, number 26. Justin Wayner.
That is his 6th tackle on the day.
What do we got for tackles there, Jeff? who's our tackling star tonight?
Right now, quietly, Ian Ruthier has crept up to be tied for the lead team tackles with 9.
With the sack.
And he's tied there with Pinard.
Oh, guess what? Put another tally next to his name. I think that was Ian.
And Ruthier is now leading the team with 10 tackles and a sack here. Super active player again, just like Cam Bond. These guys are going to be fun to watch for a few years, Al.
This is going to be exciting. Blitz coming. 84 untouched. Oh! Flash was right there. Alex Duvall just about had it. You know, that would have been his second. He came awfully close twice already tonight.
Duvall, well, he has reeled one in. He's been so close on a couple others, Al. And the punt is away.
That's a low kick. Christian Marquis, brought down at the 25-yard line.
He was wrapped up as soon as he got his hands on the ball.
Grizzlies will see what they can do with 4 minutes left on the clock in the fourth quarter. All right, Jeff, who comes out for quarterback for the Grizzlies right now?
Well, I'll tell you, Al.
It's Casey.
Jervis has a few strikes of
Casey Gervais
of long yardage today.
And this is when you need it.
You certainly need it now. There is no time like the present to put up.
I'm going to call a slant for Paul Texera right here. Oh, we got a handoff. Connor Bork.
Looks like for a pickup of not much.
Casey's got 2 backs, 1 on each side. In the shotgun, takes the snap, keeps it himself with the option play. Dragged down. Boy, you know, it seems like the Tomahawks, they just get a hold of you. They get a hold of your shirt. They tie you up for a moment. They've got 2 or 3 guys right in to help them out on the assist.
Yeah, you know, gang tackling is a key component on a defensive strategy. If you can hang somebody up and the rest of the people clean up, it's going to be an effective strategy defensively.
We got about 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Casey Gervais steps back, airs it up as an open man. Paul Texera. Short of about 2.5 yards.
Pickup of about 7. Only Paul's second reception on the day. Typically a more popular target.
Big blitz. He airs it up. Has Christian Marquis open. First down and more. Just before midfield, Christian is forced out of bounds.
Six-yard gain on the play.
Casey set back, airs it up, tipped. It's
Ooh.
tipped.
Tipped.
Almost an interception at midfield.
You know, Al, the key thing here is that Casey seems to just always make something happen. The chains are moving.
The chains are moving. He seems very composed back there. Doesn't seem like he's being too rushed. And seems pretty confident for a sophomore.
I agree.
Uh-oh. He airs it up, and that's a live ball. It's out of bounds. The ball's out of bounds. It was a live ball.
It appears as if
Intended for Tanner Putnam, but
looks like there's some discussion about.
looks like it was a
possession.
lateral. It was behind the line of scrimmage.
That was a backwards pass.
That's going to be second and a long, long way. But
That is a net. It's a net 15-yard negative.
give him some protection, fellas. He airs it up with ease. Oh, intended for Christian Marquis. Broken up on the play by two Tomahawks. That would have been a pickup of close to 35 yards if Christian could bring that one down, but he was heavily covered on that play.
And looks like number 4 Patrick Leahy has just stepped into the game for the first time tonight, I believe.
Patrick Leahy.
Patrick has been nursing a high ankle sprain, and he's another tall receiver.
Very, very tall. And, you know, I was at a couple of the practices before the season starts. Take a wild guess what his shoe size is. I asked him, I says, what do they give you poles when you buy those shoes? 14.
Yeah, those canoes need to come with a paddle, pal.
Get another Grizzly bounce. Ball's down on the 38-yard line. Tomahawks will take over on their own 38. 1st and 10 with just about 2.5 left in the fourth quarter in our season opener here and introduction to Division I football. The Grizzlies are taking on the Tomahawks of Merrimack.
I think the things that you could really take from this, though, Alice, there's absolutely no quit in the Grizzlies. The motors are running. These guys are playing hard, putting in a lot of effort, and if they keep that up, they're going to make some plays happen, and they're going to win some games in Division I.
They're going to win some games. They have a lot of heart. Their feet keep moving. Their bodies keep moving. Their minds keep moving. They have an awful lot of heart. A lot of these guys, like we said earlier, they're playing both sides of the ball. You can't ask for anything else as a coach. Ian Ruthia trips him up. Boy, Ian's all over the place. He is in on every defensive play.
To get in there.
Fighting off blocks. What year is Ian?
Sophomore.
He is just a sophomore, playing like a big senior this year. Just being substituted right now in for Ian Ruthier's number 25. That's Ethan Houle, also a sophomore. You know, the coach, great opportunity to give some other players a chance.
I wonder if that is Ethan Houle. That looks like Ben Francoeur to me, but that might be
75, Houle. Joe Small, and 25. Immediately, Ethan Houle in on the tackle. What a way to get in there. You know, here's a great kid. Number 58's in the game also. Andrew Gilmet. Coached him as a Little League baseball player. Great little player.
Looks like he provides some meat on the line.
He provides another big body on that line. Has an awful lot of heart, and I know he's going to give 110% right here. Big play for the Tomahawks. Quarterback keeper, that's been working. The pass has been working for the Tomahawks, and they, unfortunately, with just under a minute left, they get another point board on some more points on the board. The extra point is up, and it's good for the Tomahawks.
Looks like that'll make it 47-20 Merrimack.
47-20 for the Tomahawks. Fans, just as a reminder, next Saturday, September the 14th at home versus Londonderry at 1:30. The Londonderry Lancers were doing a number on West earlier tonight. We got an earlier call-in. Score was 49-7, Londonderry over West. So that'll definitely be a formative component next week. Set back for the Grizzlies. Looks like number 33. Is that Tyler Gill?
Tyler Gill had come into the game, Al, as a safety in that last series.
He's coming off an injury. Also set back to receive deep is Damon Morin. He's a senior this year.
Yeah, he is a senior. Tyler, another one of those guys with the bright shoes.
Yes.
The hot pink.
That's a big kick. Looks like the Grizzlies will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Just under a minute left, Jeff, into the fourth quarter. We wrap up this historic first game.
Like some young bodies in there. We got Ruthier getting in on offense, and Brock Hines and Patrick Leahy. We've got Ethan Houle in the backfield. Looks like Nicholas Moquin, a freshman, number 12.
Nicholas Moquin, a freshman. He's going to get some chances on some snaps here. What a great opportunity. Great job, Coach Huff.
To Houle.
Ethan Houle, yeah, didn't have much way to go on that, but he just saw a wall of blue and immediately saw the ground of green.
Ethan Houle for a loss of about 5 on the play.
This is probably going to wrap it up. Looks like the last play.
And Nicholas Moquin, who's been known as Nugget for a bunch of years, plays with tons of heart. He's a kid that plays a lot bigger than he is, and be fun to watch.
Pass is complete.
Hines.
Pass is complete to Brock Hines. He's brought down at the 18-yard line. Fans, I enjoyed sharing the time with you tonight. Hopefully everybody had a good time. Let's look forward to seeing you next week. I'd like to say thank you. This is the voice of the Grizzlies, Al Potvin.
Jeff Hubbard.
And at camera, Jeff Ruthier.